Do they the little Niños share? They're together? Did you
3 and 3, divide in 3 and 3.
But I want you to know, like the tragedy that she's going through, that God sees her and He loves her and He's finding a way to take care of her.
It's incredible to think that we started this project 4 months ago. We've had over 30 volunteers, $3,000. We did end up finishing the project about 2 months ago, but because of complications and, to be honest, a lot of heartbreak that was going on in the family, we were not able to return until a couple days ago. But even in that tragedy, this video is not about the loss, but about all the people who came together to absolutely bless Natalia and her 7 kids. And as much as I know you love to hear my voice and you love to see my face, this is not a story of what I did. This is not a story of what my company did. Because honestly, even if we tried to do it, we couldn't. From the supplies, the materials, this was a joint effort, but here in Mexico. So let me just introduce some of these players to you. Never apologize for having a dramatic video. If you haven't noticed, I've absolutely fallen in love with the people here. We partner with people who have an absolute heart for those who are hurting, as we want to be able to exfoliate the value underneath. Because we are a partnership, totally. We're not going into one spot and trying to learn the whole culture, learn from scratch, what works, what doesn't. We like to go with people who have already been there, who've done the groundwork. It was through them that we found out about the family and, of course, many other projects that we've worked on. It's only about 68 degrees right now, and it's expected to get to about 103. Very hot, very, very hot. When we are doing a project like this, one of the things that I've been very passionate about is not robbing the blessing from other people, because what would happen is if I was to come out here and just become somebody who was just paying everybody to do the work, I feel like it wouldn't be as fair. Unless there's a special circumstance, like some of the guys here, they're using welding materials, so we have to pay for it. All right, is that these are adult men that are working on this house. They have families, they have jobs, they have. For myself, one of the things that I've always loved is portraying value and allowing people to use their skills and their skill sets to shine, right? And that's what's happening here. A mother who needs help, and families that are coming through to help take care of them. Speaking of expertise, we actually had one of the guys who does welding for a living and does these types of roofs. We had all the materials done. We had about $600 left over. It was awesome. Like, we were thinking about other things to do with the money, and he looked at the house and he was like, this isn't a roof swap. You're swapping out lumber for metal. Metal's way heavier. And we're like, yes. You put this on here, a good shake will send the whole thing down. So I'm glad he came by today. There's already been 2 little earthquakes. The one that I felt at 5 a.m. was a 2, and I guess the one this morning was like a 4. And that's why we should keep people who have expertise for things in control of those things that they have an expertise for. So I ended up leaving because I didn't think we were going to be able to get the work done that week. I get a text from my father-in-law who was like, hey, here's some pictures. We just went and we put in 4 posts, and here's how much it cost. Which ended up taking the rest of the money, so we got the concrete and the posts in. But now it's going to be a funny design where there's going to be basically a roof over a roof. Kind of like an awning over the roof. But the important thing is that we're going to find a way to seal it off so that a lot of air can't transfer. So I have to do this delicate dance with these projects, right? One, the company is not a Christian-based company, even though it has the Christian values and whatnot. And there are people who I work with who, try to stay out of the sphere of religious works. And it makes sense, right? Because you're trying to protect your brand. There's a lot of negative connotations for work that has been done. Though myself, I am a Christian, very strong Christian. And what makes these programs so special is that it's super practical. I mean, we're putting a roof away from the mosquitoes, the sun, the heat. I mean, today's expected to get to around 106, and they're living in that clay, basically concrete, brick, clay shack. Realize that this lady doesn't go to their church, but they do know the need that's going on. And so what they decided is, this is a real need in our community that we want to be part of. They showed up the day after I left, hearing about this post problem of the collapsing the whole building for putting it on top. And they went and just bought everything. I mean, with my money, of course, but they went the next day and bought everything and put in all the work in the morning. I literally talked about the problem in the evening, left for San Diego, and it was all finished, ready for today. And I love that. Just that go-getting attitude. So Natty's dad, along with the 4 other older siblings, the day before we were supposed to start the construction, died. It died. I just started thinking about all that this family has been going through, especially this young girl. And so I ended up going to the funeral last night. And when I arrived, I saw Naomi was there. She was part of the, being there for them, and saw her. And then Natty came out of nowhere, was like, hey, come with me. And in broken Spanish, right? She doesn't speak English, just like I speak broken Spanish. And she grabbed my hand. She walked me in. She's like, come. And she was walking me towards the open casket. And walked up to the front and just kind of looked at me, just kind of like a blank face, like, oh, I just wanted you to meet my dad. Yeah. Like, oh, this is my dad. Yeah. And that really hits me. And I don't know what life has ahead for this family, or Natty herself. But it scares me. I mean, it breaks my heart. You lost your dad. You just moved away from your stepdad. And now you're in a new house, new place that you're trying to get your life together, and with your 6 other siblings trying to figure out life. And so that's what I want to be part of, right? I think that's something that we all want to be part of, is we want to be part of the restoration process and adding stability to lives. Maybe a lot of us, I had a pretty stable upbringing, not a very stable upbringing, but for a lot of people I know that haven't had stable upbringings, this is a part of what they want want to be part of, is fixing these things. So putting a roof over their head right before the summer starts, I think, is a good way to put them in a better position to succeed, as in they can kind of have a safer space to be, and walls that will not come down on top of their heads. Oh man, that would be horrible. Just been an absolutely big roller coaster of a ride. Thank you so much for those who have been part of this, or who have been supportive, who have been asking questions, been donating, all that jazz.
Okay, we are back here. Cuatro mes luego. So here with Natalia, of course, and her kids are here running around. This is Donna. Donna, you want to say hello?
Hola.
No?
Se para
You
acá.
want to say hello too?
Hola.
Hola. See, so we're hoping that Natalia, if you could show to Nuevo Casa all the diferente things you have done. Oh, you have agua. Muy bien. You want to show the agua over there? Good. The luz. Oh, the roof.
Electricidad.
And
Electricity.
Oh, yes, that's nuevo too. See.
Sí.
And was there a hole? No, it was over here, huh? See.
Yeah, down there.
The hole.
Había un hoyo
Había
ahí.
un hoyo ahí y luego la ventana estaba quebrada.
And then the window was broke.
Oh, see.
They have new windows
Acuérdate que
too.
le dijiste sola por la ventana, sí.
Yeah, then I said hi to you through the window.
Oh, it's your yeah. See.
Yo digo que hay parte uno.
Oh, tres. Wow. Okay. Oh, no siento.
¿Te me agarras, verdad?
Yeah, I like the toothbrush
¿Ahora no?
for the teeth.
Oh, sí.
Yeah, see, it's like
Ahí le meto de todo.
Muy bien.
Ahí donde hace las pizzas Natalia.
Sí, son chiquitas, sí.
There where she does the pizzas
Oh,
when they're
see?
little. When they're little.
Oh, that's funny. It's muy bien. Okay, and esta es nuevo. So, see, this is nuevo. No,
Cuando vino no estaba.
it's pronto.
Yeah, when you came, it wasn't there.
La primera vez no estaba.
The first time, it wasn't there.
Ah, it's in the otra casa.
Ajá.
This one. Ah, okay. Muy bien. And then esta. Oh,
Sofá,
this is a sofa.
sillón, sofá.
Muy bien. It's a. How do you say bed?
Cama.
Cama. Y cama.
Mm.
Sí. Muy bien. Esta casa es muchas diferente. Y it's fresca.
Sí.
Okay. Okay. And how hot was it? How hot does it? Would you say it gets here, Noemi? How hot outside do you say it gets here?
Like the highest?
Yeah.
116, 15.
And it's normally like 110.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think right now it feels like probably like high 70s, low 80s.
Yeah.
Right. So muchas fresca. Muy bien.
Muy fresco.
Yeah. Muy.
Ayuda a que se mire mejor. Aparte, pues te protege del calor.
It helps that it looks better and it protects you from the heat.
Mm-hmm.
Sí. Conserva lo frío.
And it keeps it fresh.
See, because over the 4 months, like we were talking about before, like oh,
Andrés.
Andres, like the last four, like I was talking about the last 4 months, like a lot has happened with your family.
Como estaba hablando durante esos 4 meses, como ha pasado mucho como en tu familia.
And I think it's super important to recognize that at least being able to come home and having it fresh and cool and be able to have a place where you could relax is very important for you all.
Y es como reconocer eso de que tener un lugar donde esté fresco y esté cómodo es muy importante para todos ustedes.
Yes, and what I thought was cool is, so where most of the money for the roof came from was from, I had a couple clients who just purchased a home. And because of that, we were able to use that money towards the roof.
Y una de las motivos de los cuales pudimos nosotros como ayudarles con el techo y todo esto fue porque un cliente compró una casa y de esos clientes nosotros pudimos sacar dinero para hacer el techo.
And one of, let's see, so one of my clients, his name's Juan. He's one of the ones who purchased the home.
Y uno de mis clientes llamado Juan fue el que compró la casa.
His family's actually came from here.
Y su familia de hecho salió como aquí.
And so he wanted to pass on his love for you all too, him and his wife and his daughter, for all that is going on.
Y su manera como de aportar apoyo y amor para con ustedes fue pues de esa manera de parte de ellos, de sus hijos y de ellos dos.
Oh yeah, and then the girl who talked about me farting on her pillow is this one.
Wow.
She's a little enchilosa.
Oh, chulosita.
Uh-huh. For the pet, does she remember?
Si recuerdas.
¿Te acuerdas cuando le dijiste de la almohada? Que él te dijo que iba a venir anoche a echarse un pedo a tu almohada. Y que tú le dijiste, no tengo almohada. She's gonna go and hide her pillow.
Oh yeah? Oh, you want to show? Does she want to show the camera that she has a pillow now? That she has.
¿Quieres enseñar a la cámara que ahora tienes una almohada? Sí.
How many pillows does she have?
¿Cuántas almohadas tienes?
Pues estoy llena de ropa de la Angie.
Huh?
Esta.
That's two? It's two pet.
That's full of Angie's clothes.
Oh!
Está llena de ropa de la Angie. Oh my god. Y esta no sé quién es, esta no sé de quién es. Y la de acá es mía. Y esta también.
Cool. Very good. Very fine, very well, very fine. Very good, very good, very good.
¿Qué dijo?
Muy bien, muy bien, muy bien.
And that over time, we had probably over 30 people that either donated couches or other furnitures, mattresses, even my own hermano is from one of the mattresses.
Y como hubo gente que pudo donar pues sillones y camas y todo eso, incluso uno de mis hermanos fue uno de los que donó una cama.
And then one of the little girls that my mom used to babysit, she gave her mattress also.
Y una de las niñas chiquitas que mi mamá antes cuidaba, ella donó uno de sus colchones también.
Yeah. But she's not little. Well, she's still little, but she's older.
Ya no está chiquita. Bueno, sigue siendo chiquita, pero está grande.
But yeah, it's because a lot of people, when they hear a story, they want to be able to help and support you guys.
Y es porque cuando mucha gente escucha como historias y todo esto, les nace de querer ayudar y aportar.
And a lot of the times we feel little, like our problems are our problems, and we don't have anyone to share them with, or nobody cares.
Y a veces nos podemos sentir chiquitos sobre nuestros problemas, como que a nadie le importa o nadie nos puede ayudar o nadie nos va a escuchar.
But that was the case here, right?
Pero ese no fue el caso aquí, ¿verdad?
Yeah. So we still have many things that you have to work on with your house.
Aún hay muchas cosas que pues se tienen que elaborar en su casa.
But at least you can be in the fresh air with no mosquitoes, no heat, and then in the winter, no rain.
Pero siquiera puedes ya estar aquí en lo fresco, sin mosquitos, sin el calor, sin que caiga la lluvia y se meta.
I didn't know if she had anything she wanted to say.
No sé si usted tenga algo que quiera decir.
No, pues que les agradezco mucho a todos los que donaron, los que vinieron a trabajar aquí, y pues que Dios les bendiga y les multiplique.
Thank you to all of you guys that donated and the ones that worked here. I hope God bless you and multiplies to you.
That's muy bien. Okay. Natty, to us next. Come on, Natty.
Gracias por lo que hoy en la cama, por...
Dale,
Oh.
Mónica.
Hey, go show no with me.
Ándale, roba los lentes.
Okay. So into palabras.
Con tus propias palabras.
Show her mattress. How do you say that? Remember she cut up the mattress for the thing?
Ahora muéstranos tu colchón.
¿A cuál de los dos? Son dos.
What are the two ones? She has two.
So she has the best bed in the whole house, right? Make sure you get up close to show her too. Come closer. So show us your Reina bed. How do you say bed again?
Cama.
Reina cama. Okay,
Tenemos
it's
tu
dos.
cama de reina.
Uh-huh.
Aquí está una. Ay. Y aquí está otra. Son dos.
Uh-huh. So to dormir similar un baby. Does she sleep
¿Duermes,
like a baby?
¿Duermes similar a como un bebé?
Algo así.
Something
Con mi
like that.
acompañante.
Oh.
With the one that has.
Oh yeah, show. Is this tu new amiga? Ajá, nombre?
Poppy.
No. No tiene.
¿No
Doesn't have.
tiene? Okay, necesito
Topo.
unos días, okay?
Topo.
Ah.
Topa.
¿Dopa?
No.
Oh,
Ahora yo soy Steven.
¿tu nombre es Esteban? Oh, tú es muy guapo.
Me
Muy
falta la
bien.
gorra.
Uh-huh. But I think what I would, since a lot of them are, so some of the kids are too shy right now to show. Thankfully, we have Natty to show, you know, what they've been doing. But what I want to show too is like the creativity that they have. We were given a couple couches. We were given some mattresses. We were given some pillows, stuffed animals. Like if you could look around, like you see stuffed animals all over the room, because one of our partners gave like 2 bags full of stuffed animals and whatnot. And then what also happened is we received a lot of donations that they ended up selling to have money to buy certain things. But if you want to show here, Noemi, like this is just, before it was literally this plywood. And we had people who just came together. Yes, they do have to share beds. Yes, they have to share, you know, a lot of what they have going on, but it's more comfortable. And I think that's part of my big heart, right? It's hard to, and I would not want to replicate my emotions on camera, right? A lot of the stuff that happens is off camera. And I'm not going to, like, you know, portray something and try to act something, but in these moments where things are coming in, like, it's super emotional. Like, I have a quick little clip I took of us walking in with the mattresses, and I posted it to Instagram. And then one thing I wish I did was, even when the kids came in for the stuffed animals, like, it was just an overwhelming piece of joy, right? Showed up, came out of the truck, put the bags down, was like, hey, come get something. And just all just the joy of being able to receive things that, you know, that mean, not only does it mean that somebody cared for them, but they're receiving something that they actually enjoy. And so, from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you. And this is just so precious. And you guys have a scooter?
Yeah.
It's an electric scooter now? Oh my god. But yes, so it's precious. It's special. It's special. One of the last things we talked about with Natalia off camera was we overdid the roof. The roof will stay up longer than most of every building there. The idea was that she would never lose what is protecting her, that she has a form of foundation, except a roof, right? But we left that with her. We'll see when we see her next. And hopefully this was just something that you can just walk away with and remind yourself that, you know, we cared about this family, but we care about you too. Hope that whatever you have going on in your life, that you never also forget your identity. Are you an identity ready to be exfoliated? Hashtag trademark. Just kidding. Just kidding. Unless you're going to pay me. That's okay. But no, take it easy. Thanks for watching. And hopefully we will have another story soon.